If you look through campuses all over the United States right now, you can see Democrats are in trouble. See, when you build your coalition on identity politics and cultural Marxism, separating people into oppressor versus oppressed groups, eventually it's going to come cracking, because what you're going to see is a lot of the groups that you reliably want to vote for you don't agree with a lot of the other groups that are in the same position. For example, after the Orlando nightclub shooting, you had a lot of gay men that wanted to learn how to use firearms, which I totally support. And yet this was deemed as inappropriate by some lefties, and some lefties saying, how dare they do this? It was virtue signaling against Muslims, which is another identity politic group that the Democrats need to vote. You see the same thing happening now. You have all of these people that hate Trump, that were pro-Israel, Democrats, wealthy donors to these universities, and you have a lot of people now that you see from the universities, academia, etc., that hate Israel. So their coalition seems to be cracking, and there's a lot of other issues. Joe Biden is one of the worst presidents that we've ever seen. He basically doesn't know where he's at. The economy's in tatters, foreign policy's in tatters. We're edging closer to World War III. The scandals surrounding Biden are too numerous to count right now. However, what people need to understand is the following thing. You don't have to have popular policies or even coherent policies if you control the way elections are proffered, if you control the flow of information. And the truth is, in my state of Pennsylvania, as long as ballot harvesting machines going for the Democrats, they're going to win Pennsylvania. And as long as they control the flow of information through manipulation of algorithms on places like Google, YouTube, Facebook, etc., they're going to win. And as long as Zuckerbucks keep going to ensure the turnout goes the right way, they're going to win. So although it's correct to point out that many of these issues that Democrats have been pushing for are incoherent, are terrible issues like the defense of trans, surgeries of children, drugs for children, and things like that, pornographic books in schools, their incoherent policies on foreign policy, etc. Even if those policies are terrible and objectively you could look and see how disastrous they are for the country, if you control the way you count votes, if you control the flow of information, you're still going to win.